Hello, you are watching New Vision TV News. I am Ruthi Naseje. Now, shocking stories of men getting clamped during sex as old as mankind, or even older. For even mythology has it that planet Venus got stuck in Mars when they were making love, causing the gods to laugh at them uncontrollably. In Uganda, children grew up knowing that if a world-beater tomato was thrown above a couple during lovemaking, they would get stuck, a myth that discouraged them from premarital sex. In recent years, most stories about couples getting stuck are coming out of countries as diverse as Philippines, Kenya, Malawi, Zimbabwe, and 2018 opened with an incident in Mbale, Uganda. New Vision TV takes a deeper look at this problem, which is known as penis captivus.
When you mention clamping in many societies, people think of traffic and parking control officials demobilizing a car temporarily with a metal chain fixed on a heavy block. Now, human beings were also reportedly getting clamped, but for a more embarrassing offense than wrong parking. Well, it also is a form of parking in the wrong place. Last week, a couple were carried out of a motel room on a purple mattress and green pillows in order to be separated by a witch doctor. Scientists say that while penis captivus is real, it only occurs very rarely and does not last as long as most people claim. The clamping of a man's genitalia inside that of his partner should not last more than 10 seconds, but then, in the situation, it feels like 10 hours. It is triggered by excessive rapid contractions in a woman during an exceptionally intense orgasm. Uganda's leading sex counselor, Hilary Bainemigisha, who is better known as Dr. Love, has spent 2 decades researching on sex and how it affects relations. He explains more about what can cause the clamping.
What happens now is that when a woman is not used, let me give you a scenario. A woman who is not used to orgasm with her husband cheats on him with another man. And doing that cheating, she starts experiencing orgasmic experiences. She starts wondering, oh my goodness, this is happening to me. Then when she reaches the top, the vaginal muscles clamp the penis. At that level, she starts to fear. She says, hey, am I being bewitched? So once it transforms from the physical to the psyche, and the psyche interprets it as bewitching, after like 3 seconds, the clamping doesn't stop. She starts getting fear, and that anxiety increases the tension on the body, and the muscles don't relax. And that will last until the fear remains. So the fear clamps the man, and the man can't get out or move, and actually the man starts getting pain. It clamps so hard like a cobra killing an animal.
Many Ugandans who have been discussing sexual clamping on social media are linking it to real and fake witchcraft. Dr. Love explains the witchcraft angle from a scientific perspective.
The problem is lack of knowledge. Because they don't know, they keep on tension, they even call for help. Calling brings in spectators. The tension increases as they lift them, put them on a pickup and what. And they are usually cured at the witch doctor's place. Why? Because witch doctors are masters of the psyche. Once they play around with their gimmicks, the psyche believes you are healing. Then the body relaxes. When they relax, the penis comes out. But equally, even if it happened to you and you call the receptionist of a lodge that bring me any tablet like an aspirin or a glass of water, and you tell the girl, drink this, the problem will go. If she believes in it and she drinks it, the psyche will think it is a cure. It only requires relaxation. And if the psyche doesn't relax naturally, then you put in medication and the person will relax.
So what should you do if you ever get caught in this potentially embarrassing clamping situation?
There are 2 solutions. You can call in a doctor, or you take laxatives. Even sleeping pills alone, when you take them, the body relaxes by force. The body stops reacting to your psyche, it reacts to the medicine and you relax. Or if the two cramped people can decide, no, this is normal, you relax. After a few minutes, the muscles will relax and the penis will come out.
Your day can start like any other, but then after a matter of hours, you can have a crowd swarming around you with smartphones shooting videos of your embarrassing agony and sending them to local TV stations. Is it time to sensitize the public to be compassionate towards victims of clamping who, after all, just get caught while doing what many others are doing but haven't been caught?
Moving on, the U.S. ambassador to Uganda, Deborah Mark, has sworn in 25 new education volunteers with a view to promote reading and literacy in Uganda. The U.S. Peace Corps volunteers serve in Ugandan communities for 2 years, working hand in hand with local partners to help improve the lives of people in the communities where they live and work. Prior to the swearing-in ceremony, the volunteers spent nearly 3 months in the country to sharpen their skills and immerse themselves in the Ugandan culture, a statement from the U.S. Embassy in Kampala said yesterday. This included spending 4 weeks with host families to learn local language and culture, allowing them to connect and interact with the residents they are to serve and to share their own experiences about America with their hosts. The volunteers also received technical school-based training at Shimoniko Primary Teachers College and Kira Primary School, respectively. They later traveled to work sites throughout Uganda. Moving on, the old-fashioned way of carrying accident victims on police trucks en route to health facilities may soon be phased out as government embarks on a new ambulance system for emergency cases. To give the new system a headshot, the Ministry of Health on Thursday handed over 7 new ambulances to the Kampala Capital City Authority to ease medical referrals in Kampala. These will aid in transporting casualties at no cost in the Kampala metropolitan areas to the nearest health public centers or referrals. The vehicles, purchased through the Africa Development Bank, were officially handed over to the KCCA by the Undersecretary at the Ministry of Health, Dr. Ronald Segawa, at the Ministry headquarters in Kampala. Segawa, while handing over the ambulances, said that KCCA is the most appropriate institution to deliver services to Ugandans, adding that this will enable the ministry to be in a better position to deal with accidents on the roads and emergency services for citizens. And in our sports news, Rwanda football giants RAYON Sports have completed the signing of Yasin Mugume. The Ugandan player has signed a 3-year deal with RAYON Sports from Azam Uganda Premier League side Police FC. The 24-year-old international player spent a year with Police, although the first 6 months he was still on loan from KCCA. Mugume pocketed 14.7 million shillings, while his former club Police received 10.5 million shillings out of the 25.3 million shillings RAYON Sports paid for the transfer to be concluded. RAYON Sports got interested in Mugume after putting up a stellar performance during his one-week trials in Rwanda. The former player from the Saints, Simba and Rela player joins a number of players that have left Police. Striker Hood Kawesi signed with Zambia's Buildcon FC, while Gift Ali is on the verge of joining league champions KCCA FC. Reports indicate Mugume has been drafted into RAYON Sports CAF Championship League squad. You are still watching New Vision TV, and in our daily Pearl of Africa series, we look at the rapid moving waters at ITANDA Falls. ITANDA Falls is located in Jinja district along the Nile River. It is known as one of the most hidden jewels of Uganda because getting to where it is situated is not easy. However, the falls offer various activities like rafting, boat riding, sightseeing, and also memorable vacations. So let's take a look. It is never easy for those who are not immediate locals to find ITANDA Falls, but when you reach here, the sight is unforgettable. The hidden treasure in the Pearl of Africa, particularly in Jinja district, is located along the Nile River. Just like rapid speed of water at the Nile, ITANDA's water pushes through the rocks as it flows through. Visitors to these waterfalls engage in rafting and the brave ones even swim, but the rocks are very slippery because of the moss that grows on them. The sharp rocks and the rocket-like current can trap even the most experienced. For more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so get your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug. I am Ruthie Naseje.